is 11 a.m. I didn't wake up until 10. The reason is there's nothing I can really do right now. I have a very long day, but I hurt my arm so bad last night that, hold on, I shouldn't be holding the phone with it. I thought I broke my whole shoulder bone here. My shoulder blade was killing me. Hold on, Joshua. I can't come outside. Joshua, I don't have food here for you. I don't know if y'all can hear him. Anyways, it was excruciating, horrible, horrible pain. I took Motrin every 6 hours at 4 a.m. I rolled onto it and I came out of the bed almost screaming and crying. Then I woke up and it's just a horrible dull pain, so I think I might have popped it out a little and it got back in. Yes, my joints pop out. This one I have to put physically back in all the time. My knees pop out of joint. It's been that way my whole life. No doctor can tell me why. But I'm not raising it above my head because I'm afraid it happening again. We also had tons of rain, so we're going to inspect the garden. But I can't concentrate. I have to... Because he's making it where all he's doing is crying and it's making me not concentrate. Yes, I'm going to go get you food. Let me take my shoes back off. Alright, Josh has been fed. Now we're going to go look at the garden. I have my morning coffee. My face is a little swollen because every time it rains, especially my nose, I get really stopped up. So, my allergies kick in bad. Here we go. I'm going to lower y'all down so I'm not holding y'all too high because of the pain. We're looking for falling tomatoes. That's what all these states were for, because the last storm really broke them. This one did not sound as bad, and I think I've done a good job yesterday staking them all up. Oh, she grew big time. She got watered twice yesterday. Baby, it was so hot, that's why I didn't let them out. Okay. It's so hot. I'm hoping he's not letting them out because that means my house will get hot. Okay. Up. I've definitely overworked my arm though. Between all the drilling, lifting, hoeing. I'm right-handed. I am very, very right-handed. Everything, all my pressure, all my weight, anything and everything I do, my lifting is all on my right side. Trying to see if there's any red. I think that's just the flower. Yeah. So far, nothing's fallen over. Now, these are the beds I've had trouble with since the beginning. And they're okay. But I would tell you, next year, if I have trouble in the beginning, like I did, I'm ripping them out and getting new ones. Because they're not producing like the other ones. They are having some issues with producing over here. They have just the same soil. They get the same amount of water. They get the same amount of sun. So I just don't understand. They're just having, they are a different variety of tomato though. I still cannot make my mind up about this one. It looks so bad. I just cannot decide just to yank it. Which might be what we're doing. I told her I'd give her a little bit longer. Yes, I know. I need to get... Every time I see that stupid thing, I'm in the middle of doing things and forget to come back to pick it up. Now, some of these turned out really well. I've learned the curling of the leaves could just be the plant itself. It could be because of the heat, especially the ones on top. Lack of water, but they are getting plenty of water, too much water. Like, it's ridiculous. It's like, you know, health problems, stomach, gut health problems. could actually be from a billion other things and not because of stomach health issues. This one has taken a little turn this after the last storm because she's the one who broke. So I'm debating on letting her branch go or not. Cucumbers are okay. We gotta fix those up better. I've also learned that you prune cucumbers. Like, seriously, prune them. I had no idea. But I learned last night how to prune them. And I learned we're going to grow them a different way next year. A totally different system that I really liked. If you're new to my garden channel, I know it's supposed to be a weight loss channel, but after focusing on weight loss since all my life, but hardcore since like September 3rd, 2017, and then losing all the weight and getting long haul COVID and getting mast cell activation syndrome, again, flare-ups that I didn't even know could come back. I thought it went and didn't come back, but no, it's not true. It's like fibromyalgia, it's flare-ups. I gained weight back, struggled so bad, didn't gain all my weight back. I gained like almost 100 pounds, and then I got back down to 220, 218. That's where I'm standing right now, and so I'm still up from my lowest. I don't think I'm ever going back to my lowest. I've looked at all my videos, I've looked at all my pictures, and where I was the happiest and healthiest looking to me was in the 170s, 168 range, 180s. I started thinking I was super fat in the 150s, low 160s. My brain literally started telling me I was super fat and I couldn't be seen and didn't want pictures taken when I wasn't, actually. What it was is I had developed too much loose skin, in my opinion. Everyone outside didn't have loose skin, but it was too much loose skin for me, and my brain played loose skin as fat, thinking the more I lost, the more skin would go away, which was a bad idea. So right now I feel healthy, so like as good as I can. Like, I'm physically doing so much, it's ridiculous. So these are squashes and zucchinis, and so far I don't see any plants that took a beating. Everything looks good. Watermelon's coming along nicely. So I basically tried to do, right now I'm doing the least process. No seed oils, no American wheat if I can help it. I know the other day I did have some Popeyes, one chicken breast and one biscuit. But I am just, and y'all, on keto, I did a chicken breast occasionally. It's like 14 total carbs, and I just didn't do the biscuit. Everything's looking good. But I'm just trying to eat more natural, more clean, eat from my garden. So I haven't had tomatoes in a long, long time because mine aren't ready. I'm not doing store stuff because I'm not doing pesticides and stuff. I did eat a bunch of blackberries the other day from another farm. Like, I'm buying local farms right now. We're just trying to eat locally. I'm getting my meats from the local butcher. I have gotten some steaks that I have frozen and some chicken breasts, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I froze because I didn't get them cooked in the first 2 days that I bought it, so I wanted to freeze them, and I will eat those. I have local farm eggs, so I'm not eating like cupcakes or brownies and donut. Like, I'm trying to still stay under 75 total carbs a day and eating more local, as I'm calling it. And then I'm going to be looking into some other stuff I have seen. Not saying I'm going away from keto. The whole goal is to go back towards keto come the fall, because I won't be as active, or once it cools down. This is what helps me build and gives me energy, and I feel good, and I'm finally getting everything clean and put away. So cute. Dino built this last night. That is so cute. I like that one. I'll have to get him to build me some. He built that one for himself, I think. This one is doing great. This little garden bed is doing really good. I'm liking it. I am liking it. I still haven't finished decorating. I haven't planted over there yet. But I cut the black strip yesterday to make it where I don't have to step my legs up. I am going to go get one more of these rubber mats and cut it down to fit there instead of having those bricks there. And then the rest of the bricks I have, I'm going to make a third layer up there. This is going to get used way more than the fire pit. It never got used. This is really pretty. I really like this. I really like that box he made. I'm going to have to get him to make me some that size and put up here, because I'm thinking about doing some lettuce and stuff over here. I got to clean all this up. I was in the middle of cleaning everything up when I hurt my arm. Literally. That's what I was in the middle of doing. I went to hand him that 4x4 or 2x4, and then the one end was still on the ground, but just picking up the one end, I heard a hard snap, and my arm went shooting pain. I literally thought I broke it, y'all. I really did. But I'm sure it's going to be sore when I get home, too, because I have 2 hours of driving to do today to take my daughter to her appointment, and then Dino's appointment is more than 2 hours tomorrow, and then he has another appointment the next day. Yeah, a lot of driving. Alright, my very messy workbench that I've been using for my garden. We're going to look at some seeds that came in. And clean up the bench. Holy crap. I did not realize how much mess I had going on. Maybe I should have cleaned it up first. Alright. I'm sitting here also debating what kind of seeds. Let's make you bigger. You can see the big mess. What kind of seeds I should plant in the little round garden. And in the little square things that I have made. Alright, so I have a bunch of these, but they don't seem to be doing too well. And I've planted them, so we will find out later. I had a big bucket, and I can't find what happened to it. Crap. Is it out in the yard? I had a bunch of stuff in it. Oh well, we're going to use this old Christmas can that popcorn comes in to store some stuff right now. Oh, here's my big one. I moved it when I was talking to y'all. But I can't find the lid. There's the lid. Alright. So, I just got this. Dino does the party snack things. And that is where I'm going to just store all of this stuff, because I can seal it up on top of it. These right now I'm just going to store it into the metal can and try to figure out if I want to try planting more or what. These are what we're going to go through in a second. I got them off of Amazon. No, puppy, you can't come on this porch. Alright, putting stuff away so I don't lose it. Trying to make some space. Get this off of here. Put this back down here. Gonna throw out some stuff today, I think. Alright, throw this box away. Busy that I just open stuff and forget to come back and throw the boxes away. I'm really bad about that. Like, horribly bad. Because I'm working so fast that I don't even think about it. We're going to go through some flowers to see about cast flowers today. Cast flowers just mean I try to grow them. I don't seed them up or anything. I use, where is it? I use something like this. Make a little mark in the soil so I don't make it too deep and then cover it back up and water it. because I found that one of my problems was I'm making that too deep. So we will go through seeds and stuff in a minute for what am I going to plant. But this is what I got. So last night, I'd already bought it. I paid like $15 for this, I think. It's normally like 30 something. But last night it was $15, but I couldn't rebuy it for that cheap because I had already gotten a discount when I bought this one. People were getting this for like $7 on TikTok last night. So, there's a lot of things I've never heard of, and I haven't gone through it completely. So, we're going to go through it. So, as we go through it, I'll just stick it back in my bag. Alright, this is a cabbage, a Golden Acres cabbage. So, it comes like this. There's supposed to be no GMOs. They're supposed to be clean from America. This is red beets, some brand, Detroit dark red beets, I think it says. Crimson spineless okra, so I guess it's an okra. This would be something I would plant, but we already have some okra. Purple topped turnips. American purple top rhubarb, I think that says, no. Rhubarb. Maybe it is rhubarb. I don't know. So, I have a learning disability, so my dyslexia kicks in. Bloomsdale spinach. So, spinaches and stuff like that is something I'd be planting soon, more in the shade because they'll fry. Sweet Wonder peppers. Now, this I want to plant. But I want to do it from seed, which means it's going to have to wait until next year. Scarlet Nestor carrots, I think it says. Y'all, it is hot out here. So, Grand Rapids lettuce. Like I said, I do want to try some lettuce. Bean poles from Kentucky. Market More cucumbers. No clue what those are. I like the burpless. Utah tall celery. We might give that a try, but not yet. So a lot of these are more what I would grow in the fall because we have too much heat right now. Carrots. More carrots. Early Jersey Wakefield cabbage. So I think these are really just where they come from. Harris model parsnips. Radishes again. Some broccoli, which I would do more in the fall time, I think. I have no clue what this is, so y'all can read it yourself. No clue what that word is. That is not something I've ever eaten, because I don't even know what that is. Another kind of broccoli. Some iceberg lettuce. I'm going to try to grow my own and see if I can handle that. I bet that's pumpkin. Nope, that's squash. Black Beauty squash. Some onion. More squash. Radish. Lettuce. To me, this is more like a fall pack. Like collards, turnips, lettuce. Nowhere do I see summer. Turnips, broccoli, Swiss chard. There's a tomato. Moneymaker tomatoes. And Brussels sprouts. And we're going to put this back in there. So these I'm not even going to worry about right now because I don't have fall beds made yet. Let's see what we could play with. Alright, let's see. Let's put these back. Putting these back. Not doing lettuces yet. I don't have my beds made yet. Alright, is there anything in here I do want to grow? A lot of this is for my fall beds. We're going to do more zucchini and more radishes during the fall. More okra. Let's see what they say. No, that's the cucumber one. okra. I am hot. Oh, they don't have. So some of these have on the back what zone you live in, when to plant. So that does not. So the heirlooms do not give that information. Cauliflowers. More cucumbers. These will be planting soon. Carrots. So, see, right here. This is what I like. This little map. It tells you, like, where you live here. I live in the orange. So, March through May and July and August is when I would plant these peppers. So, March to May for my summer harvest. For fall, July and August. So we will be doing another round during that time. The same, well, this one it says June at the latest. So I might not be doing more radishes, but I'll look it up. I'm not just going by that. I have a book. So if you hate my gardening stuff, I'm so sorry. I don't know what else to show you. Right? Sorry, I started sneezing. I don't know what else to show you right now. My life is mainly gardening and building, and the building part's almost over for my mom's stuff, and then my food is random. I'll talk about it in a minute. We'll go sit down. Well, okay, it's easier. I know y'all like, I've been told before, y'all prefer looking at me instead of items, but it's easier. I don't have a tripod set up, so I'll talk like this. I don't have to hold it. And I'm probably going to sneeze again. So we're going to do rounds of peppers for sure. But my food is random. I wake up, I am not hungry at all. At all. I can go hours without drinking my coffee or water or anything. So I wake up, I take an ibuprofen, so I take some water then. And then I come out here and work for a couple hours. Then I normally grab my first coffee of the day, which has 2 tablespoons of butter, and 2 servings of heavy cream. So that's about, it's 300 calories, and I only have 1 coffee a day now. Some days I will have 2, and they have less. They have 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 serving of heavy cream. So that one is like 150 calories. So if you're a calorie counter, at the most I get 450 out of my coffee. But I'm lucky if I actually eat 600 calories of food a day. Like, it's really hard. I am having severe trouble eating. I am not hungry. I get hungry, and after a couple bites, I'm completely full, and I do not get hungry again. Like, I have no appetite, but I am thirsty. I'm drinking a lot of water. It might be why I have no appetite. And I'm also craving the crap out of my cottage cheese right now, which is a very low calorie one because it's the 1% milk one. That's the only one I can tolerate and I have no issues with. So I am having at least a cup of that a day, and I usually have it with my potatoes. I make like this little mix. I put a potato in it, or I get some like, I need to start mashing my own potatoes because last night I was hungry for the first time late at night, like at 9:30. I hadn't eaten during the day, and so I had some mashed potatoes from Popeyes, which are not the healthiest things in the world because we all know it's instant and God knows what's in there, because I don't. So I took a half a cup, less than half a cup, because you know it's a tiny little serving, so whatever's in that tiny little serving, and I mixed it with a whole cup of cottage cheese, blended it up, and I could not finish it. It was way too much food. But that's my problem. I can't eat. I am really full. And I've asked the doctor about that because, you know, that can be a sign of some other issues like ovarian cancer, uterine cancer sometimes, and that is something they have to watch with me. But they've done a bunch of blood work, and they've done stool tests, and they've done a bunch of stuff, and they said I'm looking really great. It's the first time in my life that my labs look amazing. Like, they are on par with everything. It's like my whole body was reset. It is so weird right now that my labs are fine. They're never fine. Other than my inflammation is still an 8, y'all. Okay, that is still too high. We don't want it that. But other than that, everything else is fine. My A1C is fine. It's like 5 point something, 5.3, 5 point something. It's something low, 5 something. I think it's 5.3 because before it was 5.1 and that was doing the carnivore stuff, and it had gone up a little, not doing it, but only a tiny bit. So, hold on. I'm going to sneeze again. Anyways, this time of year, I always have allergy issues, and I always wake up in pain because my fibromyalgia, and I'm working so hard. So, I am taking a lot of Motrin, and we all know when I chug the ibuprofen, 800 milligrams, this girl ain't losing any weight, usually. None. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't matter how strict carnivore I am, how strict calories in, calories out I am, all of it together. It does not matter because when I take ibuprofen, I ain't losing nothing. Anyone who's watched my channel knows this. Okay, this is what I wanted to get into. I want to grow some flowers. This is what I wanted to see. And I can grow them right now still. So, anywhere between May and June. So, we are planting those. And, let's see. April to June for my watermelon. I might actually plant a watermelon plant out here in the circle, but it's going to take over, so I don't know yet. Alright, do I have any more flowers mixed in here? Because we're going to get into my flower one in a minute. So these are the green beans I have growing right now. So far they are growing. The actual thing is growing. Okay, let me put this in here. These are the ones I've used. And some grew, some did not. Okay, so wait. Oh no, where did I put my lettuce? It says I grew them. Oh no. Alright, that's the bad thing about chaos gardening. You don't remember where you put stuff necessary. Alright, so. Girls, stop fighting. We're not fighting today. My cats are fighting so bad today. And I have to take my daughter, so Dina's going to... Hold on. Alright, I don't know. The cats are fighting today, and I don't know why. Let's see. These are really pretty. I definitely want... Oh, they're way too late in the season to plant these ones. Okay, we will plant them. Plant time February. Well, I could do it until June, but we'll wait. We'll see. We'll see. I want to make a garden, like a flower area. Oh, I had more of this. Let's put it in my bucket. I thought I had more flour mix, to be truthful. Now I just get these blue ones right here from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to randomly plant them. I just got to figure out where. Alright. I thought I had more seeds, y'all. Give me a second. Alright, y'all. 4 hours later and I am back home. Hour drive there. 2 hours at the doctor's. Okay, it's the ENT. They were an hour and 15 minutes late, and then it was a 45-minute appointment, and then an hour home. It's like 6 or after 6 now. I just ran in there, changed my clothes. I thought something was wrong with my eyes today. I thought this area was really swollen because I never put makeup on without doing like concealers and eyeliner and all that when I actually do a bunch of like, you know, eyeshadow and stuff. And I didn't do that today. I skipped all those steps. All of them. I put my CeraVe tinted sunscreen moisturizer on like I always do during the summer. It is the only foundation I wear during the summer. It protects my face, moisturizes all at the same time. Threw mascara on, blush, and then some layers of copper and brown and pink eyeshadow, and decided not to do the eyeliner, so my eyes looked weird to me. But they're fine. It's just... I'm trying to film, honey. Oh, I need that. Anyways. Anyways, he's embarrassed me now. Okay, so I am headed home, and I am probably going to have me some cottage cheese and some cucumber because I don't feel like cooking. I don't even feel like eating. That is my problem right now, y'all. I don't care what I eat right this minute, as long as I can get something in me. I'm just not hungry. I feel full 24/7. Like, all the time. And yes, I've tried not having any coffee at all for days. Had horrible migraines. My ADHD was completely out of control, and there was no eating. No eating. When my ADHD is way out of control with no caffeine, because I cannot take the meds if you're new here. I have self-medicated my whole life using coffee since I was little. That's what I was told to do, and I've always done it. It's so bad I don't eat at all. At all. And maybe it's because I have cut down to 1 to 2 coffees a day. I am way more hyper. And I get less and less hungry. Because a lot of y'all is like, well, you're filling up on coffee. It's kind of the opposite for me, though. Kind of the opposite. But let me see if I can force myself to eat something. If not, I'll just have a protein drink. First radish. The only bad thing about radish, once you harvest, you have to replant. I'm pretty sure I'm going to give the other ones a little bit longer, but that is one thing, just like carrots, you replant. Y'all, my little chaos gardening, I didn't realize I had put, these are going to be sour. They're called cucamelons. I forgot I had planted them here until I went back and watched my video. So we're going to see how those do. I know I should have thinned out the carrots. I know, too late now probably. Look at this. We already got some okra flowers opening. I got to take that out. Turns out it's ragweed, which I'm allergic to. So I will be taking that out. But I just wanted to show everyone the first radish. We have bell peppers that are more than ready. I just pick them when it's time to eat them. Otherwise, they go bad on the counter. Alright, this is coming out, Dino. He likes his huge, but this is ridiculous. I also learned new ways to do cucumbers 100% that would make them healthier, because they are pretty... I have to get out here early tomorrow and work on them. So, and I'm going to take advice and do my own fertilizing pollination with the squash and zucchinis. Also, I'm going to work on cutting all the bad leaves off and stems off. I'm going to probably do that in the evening if they don't look too wore out. See, this way is working great. It is working good. Growing on poles like that. I just need it more stable because, yeah, that's not very stable. Just gonna make sure it'll be okay. It is under a lot of stress. So it's why it's not grabbing. Get away from my plants. I need to kill that sucker. But what I just need it to pay attention to where it's going. I'm going to help it later tonight when it's not so hot. Got a lot of watermelon starting to pop up. I'm really excited about that. See if they're any good. They need to be watered this evening. I missed watering this morning. I didn't think about it. I was going somewhere and then I didn't go, and I do have to go somewhere in a little bit. I'll be gone for 5+ hours. Dino's appointment is really far today. Everyone has very far appointments. It's crazy. So I will be taking him to his little dentist appointment. I felt very swollen when I woke up this morning. My face felt swollen too. I'm not really sure what I did different other than take electrolytes. that's it. Also gained 7 pounds in a night. I'm holding a lot of water. I didn't really pee a lot yesterday at all. It was weird. So, I don't know. I don't like how swollen-y I look in my face. And compared to yesterday, y'all, can you tell the difference? I tell a huge difference. And I swear, I did order me more electrolytes, but I swear every time I take them, I swell. This is something I've complained about every single brand, that I put on water weight drastically when I take electrolytes. So I didn't take any today. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.